So I'm gonna let's start off with drinks from the beginning. I love these. These are Ruboya Spaced Iced Tea. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's like that. I've been looking for this iced tea for so long. Last time I found it was, I've only been able to find it at Panetta Mercado, and it's just delicious. It is literally just water, cane sugar, and organic rooibos extract, which is like tea, but it's caffeine free, it's peach flavored, and it's absolutely delicious. I love having it instead of like a coffee in the afternoon. I love having an iced tea. This is just a really pretty peach iced tea. As you can tell, I like peach iced tea at the moment, that I got from like an Asian store in Wollongong, and I thought it was just so beautiful, the packaging, and I like want to try it, but it's just so beautiful. I like can't drink it because it's just so gorgeous. Next for drinks, I bought this really beautiful Jersey cow milk, and it has like the cream seal on top. So I'm gonna save this for like just some really yummy recipes that I'm gonna make. I really want to macerate some strawberries and make like just an absolutely delicious strawberry milk. Like if you get the syrup from the macerated strawberries and put some of this milk in it, I think that'll be a really nice dessert for like a dinner party or something, or just like a fun afternoon kind of snack. Next, I think we'll go to cheeses. I have been loving, or we'll go to dairy actually. I've been loving the Meredith Dairy goat's cheese. I've been putting it on like everything. I love it on toast with like fruit, like stewed apples, and goat's cheese goes so well together with a little bit of mint or like sage. Oh, delectable. Also, like my breakfast, I haven't made breakfast this morning. My breakfast is gonna be sourdough, goat's cheese, some peach, rosemary, and brandy jam that I got, which is like delicious, from Drunken Sailor. If you ever see Drunken Sailor anywhere, get their stuff. It's so good. Yeah, so goat's cheese. And then I got this Copper Tree Farms unsalted butter. It's won a lot of awards. I've seen them before in like fancier restaurants and things, but I've never actually seen like been able to buy it like this. So they have it at Panetta Mercado. My friend Ari, who I went to the shop with, she was like, you have to get this butter. It's like the most delicious butter you'll ever have. I'm not gonna say no to buying butter. And it wasn't too expensive. I think this was like $7 or something, which I was like, that's not too bad. So really happy with that. The next one I bought was just like some good old Gorgonzola. Shout out to Maddie. I know you asked me for a haul, so this is the haul. I always, whenever I think of Maddie, whenever I think of Gorgonzola or vice versa, I think of Maddie, because I remember one time she was going, like every time, one time we got together and she was telling me like a story about this Gorgonzola sauce or something, and her eyes just like lit up, and like it's just seeded in my brain, like Gorgonzola and Maddie. So I don't really know what I'm gonna have this with. I think I'm just gonna put it on top of like really yummy like butter bean recipes, or like just on toast as like a little like snack in the afternoon with some fruit. I think that would go down amazingly. I'm gonna talk about this as like a fat, I suppose. This beef tallow, this super fry one, it's literally from Coles and Woolies. It's tallow that you can like fry things in. I love using it for when I'm making like a roast chicken or something, because there's just something about the richness of the tallow. Like I don't always want creamy likeness from butter when I'm making like a gravy or something. Like I feel like chicken is so strong, and like all of those pan juices are really yummy. I want to keep that flavor. I don't want butter to come into it, but I find that if I put a little bit of beef tallow in the pan, it's really delicious. It's also really yummy to like fry eggs in, or like fry a little bit of bread in. You don't need much. I kind of just cut a bit off it and then just like rub it on the pan for toasted things. So you're not like deep frying it, you're just like using it, but it'll give you a really nice flavor. And it's not as expensive as butter. It's a lot cheaper than butter. With the price of butter at the moment, I think this is like a really fun alternative, and it's delicious. It's cheap, it lasts forever. It's essentially just lard, like tallow, like your nan would have had it. Okay, other yummy things. I have another dairy product. I got this organic ricotta, and at first I was like, Molly, don't spend $12 on it just because of the packaging. I know I spent $12 on it, but it's just so beautiful that I was, you know, when you just buy things and you're just like, I just have to try it because it's so beautiful. I had this last night with like just like a little scraping on some toast to like give it a go. It is delicious, like the best ricotta I've ever had. I'm like kind of mad that I like it and it was expensive because I'm like, if I go there again, I'm gonna pick this up. It's delicious. It seems to have like a really good longevity date, which is great because like some of them don't always have, like ricotta doesn't last long sometimes, like sometimes it'll only last like a week, but this doesn't go off until the 8th of August, so that's also pretty good. I think it might be because of the vinegar and the salt content, but it is delicious. Next, like I just got these really cute mandarins. Look, they've got like the little leaves still on them, which I thought was like so adorable. I find the secret with mandarins in mandarin season, my roommate and I go ham for mandarins in citrus season. Kate, my roommate, she goes even harder. I thought I went hard in mandarin season, but she goes like crazy. It's like all she consumes. Yeah, I got these ones with the little leaves on them and they're so cute. And a fun thing, if you have heaps of mandarins left over and you don't know what to do with them, make mandarin vinegar. I'm not going to tell you how to make it because I'm not 100% sure without looking it up, but look up a recipe, make some mandarin infused vinegar. You will not be disappointed. It's delicious. I got this big, beautiful heirloom tomato. It's like the most beautiful one I've ever seen. Ever. I did bruise it on the way home, which is sad. I got this giant apple. I actually don't know what kind of apple this is, but I really liked the sticker and I was like, I'm not going to be mad about spending like 30 cents on an apple. So have to consume that and give a bit of a review. I've been consuming cucumbers like crazy. I've been consuming zucchini like crazy. My go-to bananas are always ladyfinger. I know they're expensive, but I feel like for me, I only really eat half a banana at a time if I'm like putting it in like my overnight oats or my chia pudding or whatever. So I always get ladyfingers because I'm like, it helps me to like actually consume the right amount, they're the right size. I don't mind paying a little bit extra because it's not like I'm eating mass quantities of them, if you know what I mean. A cool thing that I got this week was star fruit. I got this yesterday. My friend Ari was like, you have to try star fruit. She's like, I don't know what it looks like when it's ripe, but just buy one and we'll look it up later. And I was like, okay, so, but you cut it and it's in like the shape of a star. So I think that'll be really fun to try. Avocados, I don't know what season avocados are supposed to be in, but in my head, they're not a winter fruit. Like in my head, they're a summer fruit. And I don't know how these Hass avocados have been coming all the way into winter. I mean, I suppose we're maybe having a warmer winter, but that's okay. Next is, at the moment, Cavallonero, or this is Tuscan kale, is currently in season. I've actually found it hard to find in some places. Usually it's in Coles and Woolies. I can't find it anywhere this season. I've been able to find it at like Leisure Coast or South Coast Produce, which is like in Fig Tree Grove, but I haven't been able to find them there for weeks. And then I went to Panetta Mercado and they had this beautiful big bunch. I love Tuscan kale compared to the normal kind of frilly kale. It's a lot softer and it's actually really yummy to eat. Like you don't have to massage it as much to like not be as bitter. It's a very, like, that's really yummy. I would just eat that as it is. I feel like it's also a bit more herby. And it kind of has like a peppery note at the end, which is really nice. Then I've got a whole bunch of herbs. These were only like $2 a bunch, which compared to Coles and Woolies, a steal. They're like $3.50 a bunch and they're like half dead anyway. Then I got smoked leg ham because I love making a ham and cheese sourdough toasty in the morning as like just to get up and go kind of thing. Also got some really beautiful New Zealand king salmon, Manuka wood smoked. Delicious. I got this from Leisure Coast if anyone's interested in that. I think this was like $6, which I feel like isn't that bad for salmon. As I try and get New Zealand or Australian salmon, just because our regulations are different. So like the curing of it is different, like to get rid of parasites and things. Not that I should really stress about that, because like food is food and I'm gonna be okay, but I don't know. I also just like to support New Zealand and Australian brands if I can. And New Zealand stuff is really good quality. Like New Zealand produce, I find like is sometimes better than Australian quality things. I really love New Zealand stuff. Next, I've been trying out Celtic sea salt. I don't know why. I think I just liked the look of it. I've seen lots of like influencers online be like, it has extra minerals in it and like all those kinds of things. Guys, I like all salt has minerals in it. It's from the ocean. Like, there's nothing like yeah, cool. Like the Celtic sea salt, like because it's gray, it means that like it's rich in minerals. Like those colors mean that it's like that color means that like it's rich, but it's just salt. Like it's all right. You can calm down. I don't know why. I was at Leisure Coast and I was like, yeah, that looks sick. Don't know why I went so crazy. My favorite snack combo lately has been these Olena's Bakehouse seeded brown rice crisp breads. The ingredients in this are so good. It's like pumpkin seed kernels, sunflower seeds, sesame seeds, linseeds, black sesame seeds, brown rice flour, canola oil, psyllium husk, and salt. So delicious. I do love Vita-Weats, but I find like these are just like the texture on them is delicious. And I have that with this Obella caramelized onion hummus. This is the most elite hummus in the world. If you don't like hummus, I'm not a big hummus girly. Honestly, I low-key think it's a bit overrated. If you're just buying like buckets of hummus, to me it's like, save that for when you go to like a nice Middle Eastern restaurant. Like I would rather save that experience. Like I think having buckets of hummus when I was vegan just like put me off for life. And I also just don't like it that much. But this one by Obella, the caramelized onion one, does things to me or for me, however you want to take that, but it is delicious. I think it's on sale at Coles this week. I got 2 for $5. It's a bit expensive, but as a little combo with this, it is like really good nuts and seeds. You've got like really good fats from the seeds too. It's just really yummy. I don't think you can go wrong with that. Next, I've been obsessed with Miller's Local Bakehouse sourdough. I love getting it. I think I get it every second week. I don't get it every week. I get it every second week because it takes me a while to get through it. I just freeze the other half of it. I got too excited this week. I got some last week and then I got too excited again this week and I was like, I just want some fresh sourdough. There's half sitting in my freezer. I could have just had that, but it's gonna be okay. If that's the worst thing I do, it's all right. I've also been loving these bagel thins by Abe's Bagels. I feel like these are elite. These are fantastic. I love bagels, but I feel like they're just too much to have as like a whole ass bagel. These, I don't even know, like it's not that big of a deal. It's such like it's not a real problem. I've just kind of made it up, but I feel like this is a solution to the problem that I've made up. It's a bagel, but it's not like a crazy amount of bagel. It's delicious. Like the whole meal isn't just bagel. It's like a little bit of bagel and the rest of my meal. Like that's all I want. I know, real problems, right? Another thing that I've been loving is this Maven's smooth hazelnut, cashew, and cacao butter. This is delicious with like apples. I've been putting it in with like chia seed pudding, all those kinds of things. It's a nice hit of like some nuts, but just like deliciousness with the cacao in it. I know I could just get nut butter and put my own cacao in it, but look, it's done here for me. Speaking of chocolate, you all probably know I'm on the creamy milk Whittaker's trend. I do have the dark chocolate and almond one. That is delicious, but I'm sorry, the milk chocolate one is the best one. I don't really care about the magnesium benefits in dark chocolate. If I want chocolate, I'm gonna enjoy chocolate. I'm not the biggest fan of dark chocolate. If I want magnesium, I'll just have like a hot cacao. What is next? Next is, I'm not a protein powder person, but this Chief Collagen Protein in dark chocolate, it doesn't taste like any protein powder I've ever had. Not that I've had many protein powders, so I could also just be like you could have this and you'd be like, I have had 7,000 taste like this. To me, it doesn't taste like protein powder. It's really yummy and chocolatey. I put it in my chia seed puddings. To preface, I do not have this every day. I just have this on like days when I know that I'm working, like, for example, I know I'm working 3 doubles in a row, which is like 36 hours or something in 3 days. And I'll just put this in with my chia seed pudding, just like mix it in. It is delicious. It doesn't taste like protein powder, but it just gives me like that extra little oomph. Not that I really care about hitting protein targets whatsoever. I think like the internet is slowly changing to realizing that we need more fiber. Like there's also like 4 key nutrients, like carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and protein. I think we, like, lots of the time when I'm on like working a double shift, I actually prioritize carbs because I need a lot of energy because I'm standing up all day for like 13 hours with like a 40-minute break. So anyway, that's my protein rant. There's this protein powder, it's delicious. Talking, not even a segue, just for my gut health, I got this really beautiful Moroccan beet sauerkraut. I love sauerkraut. It is so good. I made a homemade batch. I actually have it in my fridge right now, but I've like almost gone through it, and then I saw this one and I was like, I had this one a while ago and I really liked it. It has, I'm pretty sure it has, yeah, cumin seeds in it, which just does something to it. Like it just jazzes it up a bit, and I think it's just absolutely delicious. Also, the jar to keep afterwards is just like a really good sized jar for chia seed pudding. Sometimes I think about that, I'm like, if I buy this, it may be $12, but I can keep the jar forever. I know it sounds silly, but it's like you're buying a container with it, like the Meredith Dairy Goat's Cheese. These are 2 beautiful containers to take yogurt in and things. Blueberries, everyone loves blueberries. I know this is insane. I've tried every tomato sauce under the sun. I tried all of the natural tomato sauces, and I was like, at the end of the day, anything I'm putting tomato sauce on is a vegetable sauce anyway. I don't need my meals to be like these mega fancy, complete, like perfectionist, no additives whatsoever. If it helps get it down, just put some sauce on it. The Heinz tomato ketchup honestly is the best. I got this giant ass bottle, which I thought was really comical because I only ever buy like these really small baby ones. Like I get these mini ones because I put them in my lunchbox, but like I was like, I can just get the mega one and put it in the mini one. So I feel like I forgot something. Oh, I remember, it was a sauce. I love having like mince and potatoes, like a taco bowl or like a burger bowl. I think they're just like so easy. I've taken that from like the gym community. I'm like, you know what, you guys are actually onto something because it's just such a simple meal. Putting this pickled mayo from Grilled on it, it's a spiritual experience and you've got to get around it. I think the last couple of things I have is I got some Brussels broccoli sprout things, and I also got some prosciutto, which I'm going to put on my sourdough. And that's my delicious haul for the week. Thank you everyone for listening to my speech, and cheers. Have a good week.